Okay, so I've got 3 wigs I'm going to compare to by Chelsey Smith Cosmetics. I had someone ask, comment, the difference between the Brett High Rise Blonde and the Charmaine High Rise Blonde about the layering. So I'm just going to let you see for yourself, and maybe you guys can help me out a little bit here too. So this is Brett in the High Rise Blonde, and it does have the highlights through here, and you can see I've not touched this wig cutting wise or anything. So you can clearly see it does have a little bit of layering here, right there, and none there. You know, it kind of goes more into the body of the wig. It's just right here in the front, and that is the style. And I had it on so much yesterday, I really started to connect with this wig, kind of like I did with the Charmaine. So they're really similar. So get a picture of this one, and now let's put on Charmaine. So this is Brett High Rise Blonde, and I love the style also. It's also, they're both the bigger T parts right there. They're both exactly the same cap. And this is Charmaine High Rise Blonde. Okay, so it's a little bit more glam. Okay, I do love the Charmaine. I'm just going to say it. I love the Brett too. I don't know what it is, so you guys see it. This one has not been touched either. So the Charmaine does have longer barrel curls. I thought I was right about that, and I think that's what I commented back, was I thought she had a little bit longer barrel without the... So there's a layer, and there's a layer, and then there's the layer. So there is 3 layers here, but like I said, they all kind of go together, you know. But it does have a different look. Let's see over here. So long layer again. See, very, very similar. So I can understand the confusion. It just lays a little different. It looks like it's a little bit softer curl. And I kind of thought that on the Brett. I felt like I could go in and soften the curl. But oh my gosh, are they not like so similar? But they're both gorgeous. So this one just lays a little different here. But other than that, they are pretty close. And then the other one I was going to try on was Zeppelin. And Zeppelin, I just wanted you to see it. Zeppelin is lighter density. It's much lower density. It's a little bit longer. It's just unbelievable. Let me put Zeppelin on, okay? And Zeppelin is in the Scandinavian blonde. Blonde with Scandinavian highlights is what I meant to say. And this cap is a little bit different. So it is a 13 by 4. And, okay, it's caught on my hair. Sorry about that, you guys. And this is Zeppelin. I have these little pink brushes everywhere. So when I drop them, I just grab another one. That way you can see the difference. Yes, the color is different, but I am going to tell you this. The density is almost, not half, but it's incredibly light. And this one has several layers in it. So you have a little bit longer sweepy bang, as with the Brett and the Charmaine. They have the big barrel layering. Very soft. The smudge root is, you know, not really. It's a blonde root. But yeah, this is Zeppelin. in the Scandinavian Blonde, and it just has the bangs, long bangs, a longer bang. And I love it. So I love all three of these. They're very similar. Of course, Farron is apricot, and it's a completely different style. But these three, and along with the Ruby Vanilla Blonde, are very similar. I don't know if I have Ruby Blonde. Like I said, I keep all my favorites right here by me. This is my Ruby Vanilla Blonde. And all these wigs I'm trying on, you guys, are by Chelsey Smith Cosmetics. I will try on the Ruby Vanilla because it's similar to the Zeppelin. And I believe that Chelsey Smith has the blonde market. Definitely has the blonde market. This actually has the same cap as Zeppelin. It's a 13x3 or 13x4. So what do you think about that in Zeppelin? Very similar. It's a little shorter, of course, and it doesn't have as many layers. You can see it's one length, but it's a sweepy, beautiful one length. And yes, I had my hard hat on one morning or one afternoon, and it was hot, and I had to have it so tight that I think it kind of messed up my bang area. But yeah, this is Ruby Vanilla Blonde in vanilla. Very similar to Zeppelin. But they're gorgeous blondes, and these are my 4 number ones, and then I keep my 2 apricots close to me, which is my apricot tea part cloud in apricot, and my Farron, and those 2 are apricot. And then, of course, you know, I just got the Charmaine in the auburn with highlights, but that's for another day. I was just going to show these blondes so you could kind of compare. So I hope that helps.